see car no. I know that I provide escort duties. Emma VIPs are or mobile. That car was left in the presidency, and there are examples of it. Omanpenny Rawlings, Gaddafi chair in the car. What are you saying? Okay. He left it in the presidential pool. One phone call. He left it in the presidential pool. Kufuor by Kufuor Yusui. I know that President Kufuor did not accident. Okay, I'm ready. Okay. Yes. So there are precedents that have happened before. What are you saying? Okay. And also you pay Jaye, Makoje bribe, Ford bribe. What you say? And the idea, not it was a deliberate propaganda. Say, they say me. You understand? Okay. But in leadership and so, you can't avoid that. So, okay, so be a leader. And your friend say garbage ship, baller. Obianya the baller be not the big go so. Brunibeka say occupational hazard.
In the room, I and my husband. So they came and they were knocking. So we thought they were armed robbers. So we defended ourselves, not knowing that they were soldiers. So they came in and started scattering our room, asking us to bring out gas, which we don't have. All our rooms, our doors, they break everything and started beating my husband. That is what happened. They beat him until they sent him out. They beat him to the station. It's not fair. We don't even know why they are doing that.
Now, one of our guys fainted. Whether he will survive it or not, we are not in the picture. We don't know what has happened. Some of our members are not there. They've taken them away. In fact, there is what we call lawlessness in this country. And the president and the minister of defense must be answerable to this, because we Garo people, we are not just laymen like that. We are also human beings. We enjoy human rights. And we cannot allow our brothers and sisters to suffer this kind of humiliation. It is out of bounds. We must state it categorically that if this is what the NPP government want to bring to the people of Garu and the entire Kosak, then they should better back up, because I know that for sure in Ghana here, if there's going to be anything that will bring about chaos in this country, it's going to be about some of these things and nothing else.
What has happened? Garu here is a very peaceful area, peace-loving people, and we have enjoyed this peace for so many years now. We don't know what the military want and what they want to plant in Garu, so that there will be insecurity for us here. In fact, we are highly disappointed in the...
Mr. Speaker, on my own accord, I want the leader of government business and the business committee to program the Honorable Minister for Communications to come and respond to this House, where it is true that Vodafone, a $1 billion asset of the Republic of Ghana, have been sold on credit for less than $100 million US, and what the state of that transaction is as an economic transaction within the meaning of Article 185 of the 1992 Constitution, and probably also to update this House on the withering away of Ghana's telecom landscape and this trend. The telecom sector used to be a major revenue source for the government. We are hearing that Vodafone have been sold out on credit at $1 billion worth at less than $100 million. The minister must come and answer to this House. The withering away of our telecom sector and their inability to pay revenue to government. But more importantly, you know I don't speculate, Minister for Agri. You know that I'm about speculation. I'm like the blind man. When I say I'll throw a stone, I'm stepping on the stone. I'm aware that $1 billion answer, yes, it's on credit. Let them come and deny, yes, it's not been paid for. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. So I want the Minister for Communication to come and answer and probably add the preparedness of the country for a 5G generation. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Baby Mahama will be out there interview ne campaign or for so be an issue. Now they want to tell my people before them for Baumiam, Blom, the Baumia by we are. They got to Mahama say, are there partners out there? Umbra a more Obama, I say honum, the baby basement, DJ B. All high said DJ, my now the one party was studying my wife campaign. So I'm Baumia Ba, Mahama Mayor Party, my keke, and one in the campaign where we. Now I buy a toy and these MPP I'm going to sign a chain NDC. But MPP Kramoko attached Kramania and a Jay Abanamamo. Now, what's out about Mugabe Bama? A party Mugabe Chedia. Nane, and this is a Fabani Street. Ah, Mr. Mama Hammer and your campaign, you're doing your dean. I'm not too about you as about me and one on your party. On your party, my boys. On your party, my boys. I know campaign, I don't know. Blah, and Casabe on your party, my boys. We're in a Bani Street.
Many were living in the comfort of their homes with their children and the aged. Today, their investments, their belongings have been claimed by water and virtually dependent on the benevolence of philanthropists, ordinary Ghanaians, disappointed in government's sluggish response. We are proud of all who have shown love, praying for more hands on deck. Through our campaign, we have donated cash, clothes, food, footwear, detergents, pads for kids and women, bags of rice, sugar, gari, tubers, fresh bales of used clothes, water, cooking utensils, name them. We are particularly grateful to PWAC, Herbal Medicine and Medimosis, because at the time we were launching it, they gave us hope. Each of them pledged 20,000 cedis about a week ago. So told us that after all, there are many Ghanaians who were ready to serve this cause. And many of them say, don't mention our names. We have made our first donation and we tend to do so every weekend. Last Saturday, we were at Southtown. We were taken round by the citizens to the Komboni TVET campus, the hospital, the mortuary, just to have an idea about the devastation across the many communities affected. We're at 3 communities. That's the support we gave. At Bever electoral area, where over 800 people have been displaced. So at Bever, Chachukope, Ajake, Amuto, Akloti, and so on are some of the communities. If you go to Agokpo, over 700 communities. We have Kundokpo, Agokpoenu, and Komboni, and Agave, about 300 communities. We were given the opportunity to give appreciation to the people. Today, we are here and proud to say that of all the things you see there, they came from ordinary people. There were people who, they themselves, what they will eat is a problem. But they said after watching the TVs and the videos, they're just imagining that they wake up one day and nothing. Just imagine, you live in the comforts of your homes, maybe gated, walled. So by this time, your kids are playing cartoons or watching DSTV or watching TV. Today, they are living in classrooms, and they don't have the opportunity to even get access to phone to play games. And you can imagine what will be going through the minds of these small children or the aged, who perhaps will be relaxing in a compound like this, but now have to cope with many people. Some of these children don't have friends around them anymore. So the items we are donating today, we have summarized some of them we could put together. They are a combination of what people donated and the cash we got from different people, some of the things we could buy in addition. We have bottled water. Sachet water is quite heavy to convey, and we're not too sure of the load. That's why we didn't bring sachet water. But today we have 75 cartons, not bottles, 75 cartons of sachet water. We have 20 packs of soft drinks. We have 10 mattresses, at least for now. We have 2 small bags of maize. We have 8 bags of rice, 2 bags of sugar, chocolate 3 boxes, soap 7 boxes, and name them. We have 750 pieces of bread. These small packs of bread that we brought, the idea was that we'll just bring it so that the kids around, we can give it to them just to have a taste after a long while. We have sanitary pads, we have gari, we have milk, packets of milk, about 5 of them. We have toilet roll, about 10 packs, and small ones. Assorted plastic bowls, about 63 of them. We have these bowls, what we call dagbobloshi, bowls that they used to carry. We brought them so that our women can wash in them and so on. And several of them, including mosquito nets and bales of clothes. Some of the clothes you see here are brand new. Some of them have pieces of cloth, full pieces of cloth, half pieces of cloth. Because those who give them outside, it could be a woman who has been displaced, but the person goes to church. It doesn't mean that that person cannot serve God, but maybe that person wants to look a bit decent. So some people came with items that they value, and they know that when they give them out, people who receive them are not being seen as beggars, by people who have more than perhaps they have, but because of the challenge, they cannot be treated as if they are people who don't know their left and right. We are happy that the MP has had time to meet us. We are happy that the chiefs, as we see here, the elderly, have had time to meet us. Because for us, when you go to make such donations in the name of people who have voluntarily given you something, you need to go back and let them know that when you send the items there, it is not only the MP, but out of transparency, the MP has brought the opinion leaders, and the MP has said here that because it may not be enough to serve the 12, 13 communities, there are others he's adding, and then with your supervision, they will equally share it so that no matter how small it is, everybody will have a taste. We know the journey ahead is far. Your items lost, your businesses lost, your capital lost is the bigger challenge going forward. We are not too sure of what government has in place for you. At least, the finance minister is creating the impression that the 2024 budget will have a package that will deliberately be dedicated to addressing the needs of those who have been affected. For us as a media house, we work hand in hand with our MPs, both in government and in opposition, with civil society, to make sure that government's own promise, and based on what our chief said, that for 10, 20, 30, 40 years, the disaster you suffered at that time, compensation was promised, and as we speak, just less than 15% of those who are supposed to get their houses have had it. That will be the reason why we'll ask them to tell us how they can convince us to believe that whatever may be announced in the budget will be implemented to the letter. And at this stage, and before I conclude, we'll also hold our MPs to account to make sure that that promise is fulfilled in the budget. They scrutinize it, they make sure it is approved, they make sure there is a better
Live on TV as well as at National Power 97.9 FM, the hottest and the biggest conversation in Ghana inside politics. And every Thursday, the 2nd of November 2023, in the year of our Lord. Many in the Mugabe Maase will be to me, Afremi, Atan Kulega, Bigger, and Yama Yade, Ebro in the next 2 hours. Ya, or Yenimono, Yabeshe, MPP, Yame Eya Duma, on Abato Cassia, Omo Ebabato Yame Aduma, Eye Da, Memenda, the enemy on the 4th of November. 2023 aye hu honorable Kennedy Japan Sembena Manfoka Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia adenimo anase eye akoto afie we eye ensema wodoa ni nyina no yaboabo no a yede ebrewo eneyi MPP Council of Eye Elders omo eye meeting na nsemban ene omo de eto eye presidential aspirant for no omo nyina enim ni nyina ewo ha sanso na NPP General Secretary Jason eye lawyer Jason Kodia ono so etumi akasa ensemban ena Jason Kodia ono so ede ato edwa ni nyina ewo ha ero makakoi eye penye ono ena omode na to election committee no ono na da no as chairman ono so etumi ekasa ewo saa eye sentrefo nhyiamu a ene ya MPP amanyoku no omo ede hihye so no ni nyina eye sama wodo a yaboabo no a yede ni nyina ebrewo on TV as well as and also on Power 97.9 FM. Military attack na my call so etia the youth of Garo in our Upper East region of the Republic of Ghana and Sambay and etumi ababe to Parliament omo etumi ato omo sa ede Afro National Security Minister Onmunyamfo Honorable Kandapa na Ensambay and Amanfo MP for Zebela Honorable Cletus Avoka and also a member of the Defense and Interior Committee and also Eden Sembi Atu Edwa Yesi a Deputy Chair and also a Sanjofo Insha Munina for voters exhibitioner Omo Ede Hunsem Etumi Ababa to the Betis Ansemina and TVS was at Power 97.9 FM Facebook Live for 179 TVS was at Ghana Sanso and on Facebook, TVS was at Ghana and Power 979 wa mo hwe mo follow ye YouTube no Eswazi broadcast na sira kase enkoma power specialist eba hospital madaruma kan wo techire bi na ye di dwumadie de ebrewo ene awiei sanso na sira enkoma Spanish garlic mixture na capsule so mo Spanish jinko capsule so no techire de pian ene asida kase PC enkoma amuzu eba clinic enso etayechi Hebron Hills International School was excel and shine omoso eka ho sanso na S natural mineral water was simply natural Safari Valley omoso ewo dewu awo okre constituency in the eastern region omo nyina da roma tajire ka ho bi na yede ebrewo. Power to the people, power to the people, capacity man, power to the people, capacity man. Star 274 hash na wasende amame na waselete Power FM number 1 metrasia esika nko na meche misika no so mecha ne 10 to aso nti utifie no wafa ofon no wa hase etwa mesu de wutwa ubedi udi nso amedi usika ne betuma ma 1000 Ghana cedis eno eni sika meche Mididi Mugabe Maase betima from Atankolega Biga. Star 274 has no send ya mame. Wasalete Power FM number 1. Obo 1 beto 5. Minimum no economic capacity formula. Also chabibri and me bia to musa ucha 5 no ucha 10 20 30 40 50 60 100 200 Ghana 300 Ghana 400 Ghana 500 Ghana. Chagu musa you pu mame na emrane so ameye draw no na metimi acheska no so e de amount no ho bibia koka mi sadako wo me de sabi otu afidi won den ya chese utie Power FM and a TV SYZ Mr. Dako we champion Mr. Dako atenkan ote ho daddy media washing be wo so TV ho ni mommy ya mo hwe ene awie ya enye asem keto akwa nti wo so tena wo de ho se de bi obetimi ahwe show no wo feel show no wo se show no capacity show na bibia so etimi akonkan with the 900 million NG support o mo de maye no ye be sentem nsem no nyina no e de maye na hwefo ne TV4 around the globe no bi ehuni ekoso semeti wo mo ye beda ehuni aba na fe ya jebre ye bebi nsem nyina e de amaye na TV4 ene ya hwefo a omo ehwe ye wo TVS Wazet Facebook live and YouTube yaba sisia. Live on TV as was it. National Power 97.9 FM, the hottest and the biggest conversation in Ghana is our politics here. April 2nd of November 2023 in the year of our Lord. Atankolega Biga Mugabe Maase, the capacity man. Mena midi jumedi wachame. And I'm a guest. Yenuya Kwaku Bwa former National Deputy Communication Officer. Wano Eddie and Better Nasi Simkunya Abrabonum na to me a digest issues in Senate Senyame Ayadum Ama Abiwa Bi Pumakwem Ama Sabre Bibia de danakwam all set for a year NPP womo abatu anyankopon adoma eda memenda die no be sentem said be yo mobetumi ato aba no mayi okanini obi obedi wo manim said be anyankopon adoma 7 December 2024 no enema ebetumi akonkan ede ama womo na wo hwe empanifo a womo eko abatu no ma de wo ready kan ya chese hwe ballot paper no ne din edikan a na chese honorable Kennedy Akompreko wono ena edikan a enye asem keto akora Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wono so etoso ho free akoto ena Francis Adenimo wono so ma poni dihye wono so edimu tintimai pa sampanifo nan ena omokwa akoto aba ibenya de obedi first ibenya de obedi second ibenya de obedi third and ibenya de obawie womo de omutimetu aba no kora no na abodro nti ensam no emu edin yi papa na enei Council of Elders womo etumi esiae na wohwe mfonyi a etwagu ewo TV SYZ a na chese mfonyi a ni nyina efri Council of Elders meeting a omo ye no na chese enya asemketu akura meeting nyina no omo ne presidential aspirant for no together with president na Akufo-Addo na omo etumi ye meeting no na enei abra honorable Kennedy Japan abrati asese wono na ama agro no emu aye den emu aye huhu no abra oba be wura ho no na chese sewani ense o ka kire na Akufo-Addo wo bi panifo awodo ni nyina wo bi nemo ye hwe abra na honorable Kennedy Japan oba be pm ewo meeting ho no say meeting ni bibia etumi ekoso ewo eye o meeting a omu etumi eyeye ema bibia nso etumi koso arrival of Honorable Kennedy Japan na che say ensem bebre na etumi ekoso ewo asoye ho yenhwe eye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia abra ono so enti ensem omudi tukai de tu dwa nyina no yebekọ ne akwa akotie eye chairman of the election committee edema NPP Honorable Aaron eye Michael Kwe ya ono so ebepie mo nsem odi tu dwa no na afi yetie eye aspirant no so no omo nsem a omo de etu dwa.
This means we must learn to live together as brothers and listen or perish together as fools, as admonished by Martin Luther King. Dear aspirants, I am very much aware that forgiving and forgetting the most unpalatable abuses and losing an election is not always easy. There may be further ridicule and challenges along the way. This is the nature of all elections. But we should not allow the severest strain to break us. This is the only way our party can stay relevant in this changing political landscape.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nso etumi ekopie mu ewo ho na yebehwe ono nso abra okopie mu no sene ne yekoso ewo ho abra opie mu ewo meeting ho Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Of the 2020 manifesto of the New Patriotic Party, there's proportion that says through
ne yekoso ewo ho eno no yesa erensen foforo na chese meeting ne de ano eyedin yepa yemomo esane undertaking to accept outcome of the elections. The party council of elders no so no omuni media no edi eyenkita omo ye interaction kakra yetie ne yekoso ewo ho. It is the
MPP that will emerge as the winner. So there was a need for us to have this family meeting for everyone to make a comment where people have issues, to raise issues, and for us together to resolve any issue that exists. And I can say that the meeting was highly successful, and we give thanks to the Almighty God for seeing us through this very important meeting. I must also acknowledge that at the meeting too, we had some officers of our diaspora party also joining us. The long and short of it is that we're able to get the 4 aspirants contesting, namely Honorable Kennedy Japan, His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia, Dr. Akoto Friye, and Honorable Adenimo, all signing an undertaking. And in summary, what they signed to, and I'll read to all of you. 1 is to accept the primary election results. 2, to promote peace and cohesion. 3, in the event that they don't win, they will not resign from the party. 4, to support the winner of the primary. 5, to ensure and enforce mechanism that has been established by the party, and also to work within the timelines and duration that has been established by the party from now to the results are declared, and to respect the decision by the delegates of our party. And these are the signatures of the aspirants who came for the meeting. The reason also why we have called you for this press conference is, as you are aware, election of this magnitude comes with its own challenges. And as a party, together with our able Presidential Elections Committee, we have decided to engage you so that at least certain gray areas or certain potential controversies that can emanate are addressed at this press conference. The Chairman, it is important that our party constitution, as stipulated in Article 1311, gives us the composition of the Electoral College. And it's important that we will reiterate the composition of the Electoral College. Under Article 1311, our constitution states, the party's presidential candidate shall be elected by the following delegates. 1. All members of the National Council. 2. All voting members of the National Executive Committee. 3. All voting members of the Regional Executive Committees. 4. All voting members of the Constituency Executive Committees. 5. All electoral area coordinators. 6. The 5 polling station executive officers in each polling station. 7. 15 members of the National Council of Elders to be elected from amongst themselves. We also have 15 patrons to be elected from among themselves, all party members of parliament, past national officers, 3 representatives of each of the special organs of the party, 12 delegates from every external branch, founding members who are signatories to the registration documents of the party at the Electoral Commission, 1 Telecom representative from each recognized tertiary institutions, all party card-bearing ministers and deputy ministers, and last not least, all MMDCs. So, ladies and gentlemen, these are the group that form the Electoral College that will elect our presidential candidate come November 4th. So,
that was the General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party, the ruling party, Jason Kodia, Onona Motini, say, no, within some to Adriana Fee, Babe, arrival of a year Kennedy, Japan, into a year the meeting. Na oba na ba omi ampeso obechia no yeti showdown and ye course so e no de hwemfonyi no na be hu yesi ye showboy showdown ono na eba no oba be start achia start achia oje showdown oje fans ho oduba omi awa obehu de ebeko showdown na achia no ono abo Kennedy Japan ono na achia oba no Kennedy eba Kennedy eba honorable Kennedy akompreko ono na sata menyina na ba omi anya medru ho na mo be hu showdown de course so ho ensese o makwa bi se bi ne se o mo che o mo nsama wacha afri yakutu chiaguso chiako yes abi hu ne siye dini hu ni neat abon la course white ono de ofanie showdown man ono eno no Fredin awie kumasefo se ma afa na ma eno ano no kumasefo nso akasa me nyina mo betini nyina showboy ena eje fans ho no afi baomia na eba no baomia na eba no Dr. Mahmoud Baomia ono so ba be jene samba Dr. Mahmoud Baomia ono so ba be jene samba acha se dia ho eno season wo de mo yefonyini ye pa edu Kennedy so no doje no mo so akwa bisa mi aka acha se mo nchi Kennedy dia obia ni ti obia hwe mfonyini ye bia hwe ba omi ana gusu a wo chachi akono sa omi ana agent akono Vice President of the Republic of Ghana ono na agent akono be head ye me pa kusi live on TVS was it and also on Power 97.9 FM capacity to trabedi sa 274 hash no ascend facility wadawroma ntafe yewe hi mahu samahu no mama woni biem mama woni biem for me kwache Way be president yadi. Way be president yadi. Mo de mo what you see capacity. Ways and the man makache and say what check Kennedy sama ekoyi ema no. Obi ahu the catch say am yokowe inti saneyire osia eye ala ntremate no antia na awose ohu ne ho eye tetiye edi frifie me catch say nimdie die etumi ya na so nyansa de nyame na de ma ya bo na sebi wagimi a wagimi se de general kan ye wagimi a wagimi nimdie die etumi nya na so nyansa de nyame na eden na de ma inti no adeti ana Kennedy ba ye wo chia wo bia ho Kennedy Japan eba ye no wo chia wo bia ho wanyi obi afim na so vice president of the Republic of Ghana, second gentleman of the land na obi a woni ne kokon mu nyina mu ye party mba na wadi nchia obi a rabiem wodi o sa o chia Kennedy ene ne kwafo to aso no wa chia o mu bia ana oda wo mo ho akwachia akoto afie ene panifo aka we munafiki we so be president edi obi otimi ji obi amu ko se da emu no ni funu eye ne niam 20 minutes we so be president edi e wo Ghana nipa nyiyimu nipa enyiyimu obi ope nipa mu nyiye obi ope nipa mu nyiye wasam nipam we so be president edi wo Ghana we waso be president edi wo Ghana, and he is the chairman of the Ghana Police Council. Police Council, he is the chairman. Nipa na ne kokon no chairman Defense and Interior Committee our Parliament. Where are we going? Position. Biblibe nyina atamesi way. Ba redu way. Ali mama way. Jerry John Rollins way. Oma no mu wonyansa fie nyansa nya ba womia bi modie we biewu. Book nyansa ni hofie nyansa nim. Amamofo kan katata way. If the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. Nipa nyi yimu. Wow. Sasa mekacho say. Said enso fun mu di wo man we mu no. Say we obi a we correct kwa akodi akufo do chi anu ase. We obi a we correct human being. We obi a chese obi bia correct. We di akufo do chi anu ne nyina ase. Suban na akufo do suban bone na akufo do wo mu nipa nyi yimu we ye igbeni oka no akokafo a kire wo mo we ni ana mokwa de mo nto aba e mame. Wo nto aba ma ba ojo mo taxes. In 2016, 60,000 onya. In 2020, onya 143,000 both OT and voter region. Kwano wako kansa mfuachile wamo. We so be president edi. Showdown ne bashase. Showdown ne bashase. Oh, cha ebufua. Wemua yeye ene akaya. Ama ayeba wumia cha Kennedy nyina no. Aho sembeba. Ba wumia bo fu. The entity say, hey, Kennedy say Okaso responded to Samira, Baumia Ira, Samira Wali Bigu. Se Sasamna, Baumia Tiano, Amayam Tuo, at Yesifio. Dear Kennedy, Showdown the Ababaso. Showdown the dear, Ebebaso. Catch you say, these people are not ready for. To continue with this administration, we will not allow them. Omunye ready say, Omudi asumje beba. O Baumia, Oka say, Obema Zongo communities. Oka say Obema Zongo communities. Region B Obema Omo senior high. Obema Omo senior high schools across the regions. Nti nka now mobile power 7 years ni nka now wasa ke hu say aka 1 year ya mobile be free aban mu nti ka 16 de wunya yakwa akwanya be 12 and 14 ye hu se tu aka ne de e bia next year na wo de ato aso e be si ne ihu ba kokora na obi beka say be reflective the person reflect ye bon kompo koyechi ensama ba mo aka ye se we bepe zongo phone vote nyame ya adoma Saturday meboa boss na wo share wo boss share boss obesi cathedral e na anwene ne seda ho no cause financial loss to the state mo bebu ho akonta da bi emra be ye adwuma wo so be share boss obesi 16 a year senior high schools a year Islamic e dey ama all the 16 regions boss will be 350 schools. Sebi Jimmy Boshankwa. Sebi Prebiasa. Jimmy Boshankwa. Empty promises. Let's listen to what he said.
Of the 2020 manifesto of the New Patriotic Party, there's a proportion that says, through the Zongo Development Fund, in collaboration with Get Fund, the next government of the MPP shall build 16 model senior high schools in Zongo communities across the 16 regions of the country.
We want to make sure that we focus on education in the Zongo communities. So we are building in each of the 16 regions. We are building model senior high schools in Zongo communities in the 16 regions. So we have 16 model senior high schools in the 16 regions of Ghana in the Zongo communities.
Live on TVS was it. That was the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, who make his MT promises. There be a say ya kasa boni trinko to say a year abosuma kotere munam fiki wan karikacha we kujina be a tronko a Rebecca se bia obia fa nya adwuma. Showdown be baso nyame eya aduma Saturday. Ye the NHM me pay in the voter region of the Republic of Ghana. Ye nua Ibrahim Mahama, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ni nua kuma ya de say sabri engineers and planners omakwa akopiem ewo ho a omo dredge areas ni nyina ba bia mo biebie kwan emansuo no enya kwan eko Ibrahim Mahama ebesi nei aban etimi tu anamo bia so okoye bi peba bia de ama eyetimamofo no Ibrahim Mahama onye kaprete ku simpoa emfi obia ho nemom enam odo ne tema oma Ghana any the good people of a voter region you know what the machines do na akwakuwa wono so ejina wo supervise bibia amasabe de ye call mepe in the voter region and nema nso na ate aba from kra because of engineers and planners yemia Ibrahim Mahama ejuma obo Ibrahim salam alaikum aban ene ne mpanifo nadmo yehu de omo me ka cho sesa amemo we useless ifie nyansa bie ni ho adwuma ewo mesabe ensenhu nko a ene omudi ewo oman mu amatemamofo ne de ebre Ibrahim Mahama ene wadwumayefo ene His Excellency John Dramani Mahama busua ni nyina the Mahama family de ka ne say nyame onkoso na onhira mo si nhira ka ne obenya biedie na ma obiedie nyame enkoso na onhira ho ye de ni akire garu a military brutalities ya so na watwe awie ama parliament omo asetena no omo eto omo sase omo behia se papa wono na national security minister onimonyafo kandapa obeba abonten na waba bi pimo omrase bedwofio na watumi ede ensembia wo so mo bisebisa no omo etumi ebisa no yetie ehun debate ensema so omo etre se parliamentarians no disagree with the response of the national security minister ensema obeka se wo hwa nkofo no omo ko attacking national security for car and omo ye win omo ye no omo chese omo disagree. Let's listen to near so our parliament.
Youth did not attack the vehicle. The youth saw the vehicle and then escorted it to the police station. The youth, there was a crowd gathered at the scene, and then in the process, we were told some gunshots occurred. Mr. Speaker, let me put it on record that the incident is not linked. And I want to urge the national security to come again with their reasons.
For what? What have they done? To identify a stolen vehicle in my town and lead the vehicle to the police, they hand the vehicle over to the police. It's a crime now. See something, say something has become a crime. Please, with the greatest respect, Mr. Speaker, I think that the people of Garo and Ghana deserve better. If we are not careful and we allow people to disrespect the military, if we are not careful and we allow people to tread upon the might of the security that we enjoy today, the first people to be attacked will be you and I sitting here.
But an incident occurred 3 days, Mr. Speaker. And then you come in today and you go in beating people, harassing them, doing all manner of things, and say you want to retrieve weapons Whom are you looking for? How are you going to get a weapon?
Very well, not just any Enyasam Ketuaka Pusiga MPT Sim na a year Zebila Honorable Cletus Avoca, and also at Asim, not just a Webohana, Weaboha, not just a Mrashabi Jeffy, and no. Enra, and Deputy EC Chair, Omoya press conference on the upcoming voter exhibition. Ya, just Omodio Monsem Etu, Yeti and Sema Echo so Ewo Omo press conference Nasi.
As part of the Commission's preparation towards the conduct of the district level elections slated for Tuesday, 19th November 2023, the Commission will therefore exhibit the provisional voters register simultaneously at all polling stations, which will serve as exhibition centers throughout the country from Friday, 3rd November 2023 to Tuesday, 7th November 2023. The purpose of the exhibition exercise is to allow prospective voters to verify their details, that is, name, age, sex, etc., as captured during the registration exercise, and make requests for amendments or insertions where necessary. That area, if maybe you got your ID card missing as a result of spillage, maybe we do it free for you. Because if you have a damaged ID card and you go to the district office to replace, that one does not attract what? A fee. It's only when you miss your ID card. So we'll have a look at it. If you don't have it, you can still vote. Yes, there was a question on the affected exhibition centers. So in case we start on Friday and still those places are not accessible, definitely we may treat those areas as what? Special areas, and then grant them some days to enable us do the exhibition for them. Registered voters who are unable to visit the exhibition centers to verify their details may dial the short code *713*81#. The voters' details will pop up to enable them check their details at a fee of 50 pesos.
Fantastic. That was Deputy EC Chair live on TV as was it. And also on Power 97.9 FM, the hottest and the biggest conversation in Ghana. Posifu amuo Ajin Kutuku yeboma baso emonemo commander ene eye mo amuo adwuma mo bo adwuma ho nyina Mr. Edward ene patience ne mo amuo ho nyina no sheriff ene mo amuo ho nyina Charles mo nyina mo bo adwuma papa ya eye timamofo bi omo eye Ajin Kutuku se yemfa abasobo kese enkoma mo sanso ena ACP Sumwa woso ye amasaman eye divisional commander se obo adwuma yi pa woni eye district commander no mo nyina mo bo adwuma papa amasamafo mokoso na mo adwuma na mo timamofo no so omo ho eban sanso ena ayiku ye posini ba efe wayiku se mo bo adwuma nyamehia mo no ka mo nyina ho sanse eja mo ni ho ayi ni ho mokoso emoye ho ban na bibia ntumi enkonkan yeda so ewo MPP primary sa nyame yadema on the 4th of November 2023 baso in all the 275 constituencies across the country na ensama bobo eba ene enwume no asantema temonsu asantemamfo akasa ya omo enso ensema omo dia tudwa no yese kakom ye gene kwaku nenum me pese wa wote ensema asanteman omo so yenuanom ema ene mema omo so eka ewo eye kumase efa MPP primaries ya baso nyame yadema Saturday
ni bebie ni wakoka chen se to aba ma NDC ana to CPP obeto ama ne da obia beto ama MPP enam se we ya akonwa eda yakoma so because they say no kumase for the aya adwen se Canada ama ye kumase for no ye be ko NDC enam se kufuado pa ne ba umia ne de ye mpeni biem enam se de kufuado ye eno ana ba umia so ba wo ba be ye hwe kumase hwe yakwan hwe kumase hwe yakwan hwe kumase ne ye mobro yakwan nyina sei wakufuado obi a yeta wachi a ye do wo yenim se wo be ye bibia ma ye hwe ye agenda 2024 hwe bra ye e wa akonwa ho hwe nante ho abani nyina be say nyina MPP say ya na fi chema wuntimi na this have problem nyina de aba wono na ma alankrematen atene ho enam se chema wuntimi ya muntie ne radio sa lawyer Pam as a final no wo ba chema wuntimi TV so sa kwa no na djuma na say ya na ene na num ka sentine wonya adwuma ene wode aba chema wuntimi radio so ene wode di Canada Japan ene wode di wode say ala so atem won betena so ha ne dia ne say alankrematen Canada Japan Canada Japan so we fo kra no a sa tam Akufo Addo ba sa na enkrofo so we fo because Akufo Addo ba no yes na ni nso ade Akufo Addo ba no ye kan sem pebrego ne so se de ye kagu Canada Japan so no sa se de ye Akufo Addo sa na ye Canada Japan eti se Akufo Addo ye ne sa na so ba ade a ene na Canada Japan so beba se de wo ba ya ni ne nyina asesan ye no ama niema no we nyina awanye no sa na Canada Japan so ba ni niema won so we nyina no so wonye on so be se ni suban no watena se te president because Canada Japan ba nye ne se kro no abu kro mu ha eno hwe dia pressifo ye no kro mu ha hwe dia pressifo ye no kro mu ha pressifo e ho ne ye bribe ni nya so abate so yi mpanifo Akufo Addo ni mpanifo na we yi no we anyi ni papa fo kra Canada di oba obayi ni papa enam so obi esro no wobi enim se waka nokre wobi enim se wono no asem no hia obeka sa na yedibu man sa na nyese we akotra parliament ya ko ya president ya no ye bote asem bia ba wuntimi nka debi na Akufo Addo wate sa ne nkrofo ogu mu se sika no momra ni ye ncheni because sika no ode ba so mu ncheni wa hwe ke me boss ade be si so hwe sampan wa ba ye wo ke me has ye wo ke tie dom ha ye hu sampan da hwe krom fi tete no na krom ofisi ya ga na mo me aka no kre ene NDC fo kra wo na ga na nye fi sei NDC wo ho no na Kumasi dom na nye fi sei mu musa sampan ne se wo ba krom ha no wa si krom ha ba bi kra be gina kageti ana so be gina adum se me hwe sa ha ye fi ensuo to a ahafa ha aha ye hu sampan ne da de hu sampan ne se wo te office ade e che wo kwa nkran ye nya agimifo Canada want sa nkrofo we sei emegu ni party eti Canada de ye pe no na Akufo Addo obenya pa won ta Canada echi sa ne ba wo mia no ta na echi no abanu a wo obu no sa ne ba wo mia ebebu no because e so wo se MP fo nyina be nyina pa wo mia side say ye pe ba wo mia enam say Canada oba won fa sa MP fo no won fa wo mo oba fa ne so ne ministers no afa ministers papa ba wo mia ba sa ministers no e no sa be sa wo mo ye mpo mo bi ade say ministers ye na Akufo Addo yi wo mo no omo mo dan na wo mo ye fun kwa che wiase di penyina wo bo ye fun papa che wiase di penyina na ministers no obi anye papa ye sisi dadi amama ya ye we di amama sa ministers e dia obeye hwe me sa ka de ba ko pese sa nhia so sa ye mpi no woda ho no ye to mane da so wo ma adi nipa foforo bo
wow mami bogumbe misi mi bogumbe mami we die obogumbe papa wase Akufo Addo na politics nyina politics nyina o munye papa wu ministers nyina o so munye papa na wase se MP na o menhia wo no na po ne wo kana asem no o moto mane da asateman momra eja jo mama de obi en se wa ba awie wate ase na waye ne de awie ba omi ade obepɛ de vice we de akire 8 years no okɔ ne ba bi bɔkɔ ye mpentɔkwa ye mpedede enwa ne se ye betu aba na asomdwie etimi akoso yes Kumasi yes am was Kumasi baako sanwo yes am was go Kumasi bi
odi ye din ona mo nto aba ne ma ba omi amra baby amahama wo bia wo de interview ne campaign oye nyina fa so bia ne so yesere do onyan maye now they want to tell my MP before them for Baumi and Blom, the Baumi by we are. Me got to Mahama say, are there a panis out there? Umbra a more Obama, I say honum. Your baby basement, DJ B. All high said DJ, my now the one your party was studying my wire campaign. So I'm Baumi ba Mahama Mayor party, my keke, and one in the campaign where we. Bra now I buy a toy and this MPP I'm gonna sign a chain and this but MPP cramo just cramo and a jay abanamamo now what's out about me abama a party more about chedia nanny and this a far bani straight Mr. Mama Hama and your campaign be although you're dean omo to abani we na se ba omi anya no an onye party ma boys
Welcome akoma to me yam side speakers ni nyina bright ewo art center oso be fa hoka bright ewo art center bright say obefa ho nyina aka capacity man bright agency say obedu neti SFA koma eye flat eye victims no sisa justice bibri osimuga mo fa koma wo capacity man bright art center osimuga kacho mo sa bright na okase ko kana koma to ne yam speakers na de be kwa bomu no basement for no no be mo ha kwa ko ho betua bibia amamo na motimi jubilate high TVS was it and a power 97.9 show we the whole Ghana metie utie Mugabe na ohwe Mugabe bema ba won ya ho ofeka wo hwe me na me se beti uska capacity wo hwe me awdu aye sia de headquarters ya wosifo ni nyina obi etie odu bema camp a obi etie the whole Ghana Kamina Barracks ewo Tamale obi etie what you say obi a Michelle camp obi etie the only show in Ghana hani kana kweno sa 274 hash na wasend ya mami waselete po FM number 1 and the post for no se mutwa na mudi post for no o se mutwa na mudi sa 274 hash na wasend ya mami waselete po FM number 1 wabo 1 na ate 5 Ghana wabo 2 na ate 10 Ghana and me kono capacity formula utwa wase utwa bebre weekend also to me cause Safari Valley Eco Resort ewo eyedewo in the eastern region of the Republic of Ghana wo sino a mienko wo eye achimdwaso a mienko suhum mienko tafo achimtafo mienko osemu mienko begro yenko ye nyina yenko piem ewo eyedewo na afi yenko nko chile Safari Valley Eco Resort eho ene wura eba eye wildlife experience jata sebo wansane ene wudu wa zebra si wo so mo kono mo eba swimming pool ahodo ewo ho saso ne wo chem ewo ho nnuane ye die no bibia ye organic ura hotel rooms no so a otimi se bibia eyeje wate ase wanya wodofo bi na wodoyi kekase ani na edu anwumra na ekane a wodo ate ase wedie na chese mu dampe mu na we hwe we anim na we hwe we anim no say Safari Valley Eco Resort wate ase Mexican kasa bema de da bia me kasa bema wo se sika bon ho ye fro capacity man wo se sika wona ma sika bon ho wate ase we posini wona ma Mexican mo ho we sojani wona ma Mexican mo ho ya fro se capacity police officer ya fro se mami police wo ye capacity sojani wo ye capacity wate ase capacity maninsu sa 274 hash no wasende no waselect power FM number 1 wabo 2 na ate 10 Ghana wabo 1 na ate 5 Ghana we eye capacity formula usuru a woni da bia meka sabe betena se ya aduro bia anka dem ensema ye papa nko na me de bre Ghana fo ntimi na ma me hwe menim na me hwe machi sa se me na me menim me obi bia me ye focus intinu be bia me nam bia no de ye papa nko a na me hu adanse we post ni we ye wadwuma kama me betena me bo wabaso nkoyi a meka wa mota me bo agin kotokufo na me bo amasamafo no amanfo na atemamufo na omo ne omo te wono mahu adwuma pa omo ebo wate ase omo hu adwuma pa omo ebo night patrols omo eye even though some of the areas no posifo no eni eye cars eni ade dodo no the little ones are omo ewo no kakra omo ewo no omo etumi eyusu e dey protect lives yemo mabaso power to the people, service with integrity. And the Ghana Post for me salutumo. Sa 274 hash. No was send them and was selected from number 1. Wabo 1 out of 5 Ghana, wabo 2 out of 10 Ghana. Now fi sentemu sa ni yanko. Botum sa mami. Botum sa mami. Botum sa mami. What you say? Botum sa mami. Now fi yanko. What you say? Capacity. Krum be yoda enu butum. Krum ebe yoda enu butum. Power specialist about hospital. Ko kwaji ayaresa. Omu ye champion. Omu bom homadin. star 274 hash. And the Kwakubu he Asantemai this year. Ono ena meneno eba bedi nkumo. Honorable Roxanne Dafia Mepo. And the Obefia Edi Asida Kese Ediba Epema Eswazi Broadcasting. Se adoya eye se Jumaku yi tumi be ye de ma ye nuanoma. Omo eye South Die in the voter region of the Republic of Ghana. Asida no so eba ye nyina so enka mo amo ede niema eba ye mo amo donate ye through Momo. Itumi nya bi edikoboa eye enuanoma omo South Die yedike akome pay in the voter region. South Die also in the voter region. A from place our map no so so and a listen also no pro is so the omo no family amo donate Momo no so no monko so na monye sika no mofa entum 0597215419 Eswazi Broadcasting Limited sika be ba bitum. Power to the people. Star 274 hash. And the Kevin Asante we are studio and mo say ska born ho. Kevin Asante, no say ska born ho. I'm say yes. Kevin, I can smell money. I can smell cash. I say yes, Muga today I have money. Capacity. And I'm just say ti wiki ebeko tema and I say yes, we'll go to tema. Capacity. Elizabeth ukasi obeko tema minsuru menene nebeko nti suru bi eni echi. Zembe many angels nenam. Capacity. Star 274 hash. No was send the was selected Power FM. Mo fa me first draw no into mami. Mama me che 1,000 Ghana. Sisia. Mama che 1,000 Ghana. Sisia. Power to the people. Star 274 hash. No was send no was selected Power FM there mami. Be baby do 1,000 Ghana sisia. 1,000 Ghana. Who's you tower there? Star 274 hash. Let's send the money. Who's you tower there? Who's you tower there? Star 274 as no send it at the Amame live on Power 97.9 FM. No travel the capacity. Power to the people. No travel the at the Amame. More fire. What you say? What the 1,000 Ghana? What to all share the 1,000 Ghana cities. Power to the people. Power to the people. 1,000 Ghana cities. 1,000 Ghana cities. Ucha ubidi. What I say, Ucha ubidi, Mr. Labi, Ucha ubidi. 1,000 Ghana cities. Power to the people. 1,000 Ghana cities. Boss, you may was saying Cheska go swing in ammo. What I say, Prince Oshemeni Ucha ubidi. Ajua Ucha ubidi, Akosuya Ucha ubidi. I say, Manu cry inidi. Hanoboshi cha ubidi. Oko na cha ubidi. Minu aba akwele, Minispa ubidi. Ma jama ote woye de fa phone ni twa anti ya China ubedi capacity formula na America. What you say? Won e bia say am no ka say we wie school aba betene fi we here 500 Ghana the best person of the static business bi nesu skani ho wo phone no 50 Ghana ni go so me ma capacity formula engines ni bi de akira mo yi mu 20 Ghana na fetwa ubedi binya 1,000 Ghana enu ye capacity formula fa keto abra beje kese be at the 1,000 Ghana CCR. Hello, Miriam.
Hello.
Would you never be a casa free?
The casa free don't go.
Your friend was saying,
if I tell your friend is sister for tea.
This is for sin to your bound.
If I try.
Okay. It's for sin also casa free. Dodoa. Okay. That's just our MP, Linda, or Benua, Oklumeba. Fantastic. And so, woman or abrochis is so US or boy to man the Boamopa. Fantastic woman. Now, what are you saying?
If I told me, Maku 8.
40 Ghana, me boy.
If I try.
And that's kind of phone, as you say.
If I told me 1,000.
What about what the 1,000 Ghana is here?
If I try.
What the 40 Ghana about 1,000 Ghana?
If I try.
Nadia and Mawa could do a Utimitra 8.
This time I'm over my class. I mean, did that, but I never know what we say. Maybe
it and they were the 1,000.
If I try.
Free on a capacity formula.
Me call capacity. Me use capacity. Me sako.
Thank you. Many about for senior Misha Wati.
Yo.
Your phone will on your Misha.
Most of my idea brain.
I say, Oji Midio. Oji Power FM ni Mugabe, right?
Mugabe, me TV, me phone, me radio. radio every other. Last week we had a plan about.
Oh, okay. Oh, by Juma Mahon.
I by the Yama Bamana, a year.
I was saying, I couple say one name.
I was simple.
Give us never like. See how the two so I say, I said, Trebim, when my money do said. Power to the people. Thank you.
God bless you.
God bless you too. Fantastic woman. I say, when you free land, so my men what ya? What you so hemi? Do what? 40 Ghana when 1,000 Ghana. If I get to a bedjekesi. And then a second. Be a juma, Naketu Yakranya, then am I? What ya? Butoma dry. Mafua di kunkunte di kunkunte so di bibiri 30 minutes first 30 minutes unkanya asasembia fifiri bete wosa odi kunkunta che weekend ni wose wotumi so chele kakra tz emutuo special papa bi bushmeat ni wa wibi emre mushroom papa ni wa wibi oje dia 6 feet one day pe ni wa dan eja oti phone skegu so no udi di nkonkonsa ever hwenso mrew udi se nipa ever hwenso mrew Abraham o hwe Mugabe atankolega biga bema ba wonsu otu no so agenda fearless journalist owo Ghana kanu koresa o hwe ne ese cheuska posifo hwe no soja fo hwe no the whole Ghana na kufo ade wote the video ho ba womia 8 en wan na wan cha Kennedy nso sili wuti Kennedy se ba womia na yiri Samira so kasa na wari ibego nti won ka hwentia no hey wari egudi asama for application beko fantastic one. Power to the people. Amena me ho simeti wa mona membra ba mesa cheska bibiri na me ba me ne kwakobu ahe na ba bedi nkomo former deputy national communication officer of the NDC e ba sisia.
Upon your arrival, you are introduced to your butler, who plans your itinerary. So many activities, all in the same purpose. Visit the gym or the stables, they have it all. At my break, I'm able to practice my putting. They used only electric vehicles here. This creates a serene environment. I'm told it's over 1,000 acres. My cabin here sits on 2 acres with a large terrace space overlooking my private swimming pool. Now this is royalty. They have their own farms, thousands of fruit trees. I can also have my lunch here at the waterfall. Quite a beautiful place you have yourself.
Nakuma, there be a complaining Nakuma ania.
Let's take him to Heartbeat Homeopathic Clinic.
Yes, Heartbeat Homeopathic Clinic.
And I also then
I'm saying Nakuma.
I don't want to go Heartbeat Homeopathic Clinic.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Daddy, say.
Asesia, yeah. Me want Tommy Heartbeat Homeopathic Clinic. Only a good heartbeat no. ABT.
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your ward's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. till 6 p.m., while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the Nsawam Road. Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 Ga West and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
Mama Makwaba at the Bar TVS was at Power 97.9 FM. So, a brasso, a finny baby sinkunya near digestive issues. I would do Nina or a year efficacy. So, Yenuya a year Kokubwa, a former deputy communication officer at the Endis Amonyuku, boy Juma ye papa, bebia boy Juma at the Bois Amonyukono. Nay, Menona Eba Bedi and Como. Yashe issues nina. See the Medicare can start 274# now was send them and was selected for FM number 1. Now about 1 now till 5 Ghana 2 now till 10 capacity for steady if we a dudua was usua usucha ubidi na bibia into me and conkai and fama. Messiah draw ni bi nimum mamma minu akwakuba yakwaba na fe yemfadwumadi no enhyehyɛ so na mami okasa free kumase wakasa o kwaku mu akwaba na boma ya
oh yeah dear
oba de na dum kakranka
nso ho pa
ameti ase
yakoye registration be ne ntumi ba
fantastic
but monitor oboduma
kakranka kra there's so many there
BBC BBC wo kumase
yeah there's so many there yeah there's so many there so many
Mugabe ye ni so eburu so
ojidi
obi anani nso no
ejuma ye wa na so many
obi anani nso no no on pen this asem
amasi
Mugabe me so bo me din say me ba na me Telecom course nko about 20 so we start here no bo me din say no nu akoko wa be 101 bo me din ni pa frame o Ghana ha no across the country Mugabe be a frame so mo hwe me be a frame etio e sampa me din na wodi no akwachiri so ni ji Mugabe wo fans ya wo Ghana ha bi ni udru ndc mu ai pagya okosoro said you be wudi hene no nti meni panka yakopon de akomo be ye bia yakopon ndi sinso mpanimfo ye hu na ye ni wunhwamo ntase bo na omampani jonda ma mahama betina kunya ne so a sure se obi ansa be kan de
ameti ase Sa 274 has no send them a selected for FM number 1 wabo 1 na till 5 Ghana 2 na till 10 bo capacity formula na na ye adwuma twagum bebre na wo twaguma onsa ebitumi aka ye chance o MPP o mo prime minister baso koto abayi o kandini na me aduma me de di animu yi wo all the 275 constituencies nsem na akoso ene Council of Elders ECI now meeting nasi na whole vice president of the Republic of Ghana aya na mekasa na moyi mfonyino no baabi a ochia ya wodu Canada Japan so wotwa mu na obetimi akwachia mpanifo Canada baaye no ochia mpanifo wo nyina wanyi obi a anyedan amfim me ochia afiri yakoto ma ono moko ochia obi akosi papa wo miedu ono na nyi mu abem Canada wo no otwa mu no aba ba chia de aka ene yire ai adane se hwefonyino ne yire Kennedy ena echia no obia ko power 97.9 na TVS wa Facebook live
wakare ne hoye
yes I mean hade nipa ya de osaye won se hwe ye hwenchi a wo chia no Kennedy na echia ko no wo chia obia wantwa obia nya chia obia so ne nsayem chia obia ekositi na a whole vice president we second gentleman of the land ne what to me abba program kesi ase afei Kennedy wache awie oba betena ase na enche ba omianso ni team omo so eba na ye behwe de ekọ so eho sisi ba omiana echiachia eba no be se obia hwe TV no hu ni ye say had you tumra ni akire say be circumspect in your reportage journalism eso ani ne ye wa ha fe ba omi achi yakọ odu Kennedy eso obetwa no on feel kura no atwa ma ba ba chi afiri yakoto akoto afiri ye ene omo to ato aso
akwanya politician kura
we idea was say penyini oye
Kennedy to apaja na beti Kennedy ye sei kuko watia okotana watia wi oye Kennedy ye sei oye sei
Showdown
or the watia oye na ibi.
Oh no, this is not fair at all. Enye bako
Kennedy ushanita wahu de oye nsa no
enye fe Showdown na beba so
Kennedy akomporto no ye kakra we ase gidi say
but how can a whole no yes a contest now we are vice president of the republic
me Mugabe vice president ni trimu when you're politician and such character we say man be president of Ghana
AC
such character minim so when you coach the politics and so no one to ask you say dey and so until Showdown nanka how come say bia we are vice president of the land for our contest na kwa na our contest na tonchen ako duru mpanimfo anim party mpanimfo anim which will be contest unti ase na wo dwoma amehia wa so otia wo ha ba omi ata dwoma amehia no otia no wode bam no edi atem na papa we ni dwoma ama e wo Ghana
tu ni nyina agu
nso tu ni nyina agu doctor ayi
we wanya mature no politics
also be mpaka assembly prophet 1 no one naturally no be me
Ebenezer
there be prophet ayi also be mpa what's the way what's ya kind of mama want some bonny so wonya asem your mama kwisia na yere wo airport wo Kumasi ma do mama friend yere e ka kire ne say okwa wonchia ayi also be mpa ma do mama ya meeting mu you bia yeni papa pese do utu bi mpese di dwoma amata mo Ghana
obi anche
no so MPP we bi kakra bia yenku
ba o me pese obi di president with this character
enye yeda about me de wase Ghana ma mencha
competition
ma mencha ma me adiza o Kumasi Mugabe ante adiza so tia o ba Kumasi na te wan hwehwe no
me hwehwe no
ante adiza ba bia o
metwem
no me preocupe no obo no homo de me disi pa abi me ho adwire me na o hwe character like Baumia na wo so pe president yedi onye tororan na ono fi se yen kanasem yen taache no na yere etumi kugina ho na odi John Mahamatem na onu amu so pa his excellency John Dramani Mahamatem John Mahama ntumi aka hwe hia na wo sa atia na wo de wo ye ka kire wo se wo se economy no fundamentals no e weak ya economy no to weak ene de aka kire wo de a usu ene de aka kire wo se dollar wo betumi a kire no e de handcuff ogunensa e de akoma IGP isi satam na dollar na 40 cedis isi dollar na nam 12 cedis e ko 13 cedis na when you be ete wontumi di president if you say one kasa no omo homode osu krom wale emnanti egu obi anya dwuma wo ho ntinka wo be ye vice president no nka create adwuma mpo ema wo kromfo boys no nya dwuma nye nka ehu se ba mi awo ya ade wontumi anye sa ade we nyina waje besia e ko be 600 billion Mugabe muntumi fanya dwapade ba akokora wo Ghana na wonam na wo chichi ska no na wodi pet wo ba na na taade no kora no na hen ha no iti ba omi aye kese ya ma na fu kora no me die emu ayedu ba ono so ne die emu ayedu pa kotu no tete wontumi ntum wodidi ammen I say peche no mu Ghana fo and wo sa nam wo cancel na nye Ghana for pa na sebe binti asamase how come say ma Bawumia has be president of Ghana ade huru ye nim kwosoro
ade de kuma se fonika
me ba ho ye huru ye nim kwosoro na nke asa ma Bawumia aba be president and asenka wonya kokodro mpo kra so wata be contest at president okofa forms so ba be contest
bebrebe
enya ni wuo ana onfere ade ana wo mu ne ho
wone ne yire
ana wone ne yire say Ghana for ebinum nso eto se wo mofu no wo de namon se di enti no wo de namon mo to atu adi na chi ana se ensemu nko anom di ne eye no Ghana se minister bi adi na chi no mo jai Ghana ato ana Ghana ese MPs e jai parliament e go o mu bi parliament hwe obedo no obi e no obi adi ba o mi echi ana mo se Ghana mo tole nso a mo se mo nya sika e wo Ghana ha me mfa nya mpuntu dwuma ana mo die na mo se no because of ba o mi enti die na ese ba nta na ye me de say kumase from penifo na sorry unu say omo former chairman bi the friend Mr. Mankwa who scapa on the floor FF Anto buy regional chairman ade a wodi aye bombe what is the worst vice president yenyan wo Ghana bin see that from Kwame Nkrumah Petro on the floor regional chairman who scapa on the floor for FF Anto buy anta na wontumi beba it's omo nyina TS radio so a omo boba omi echi say never again and on bema ba omi akwan amando de Ghana akwa akoduri wata betna kunya so de kumasefo asore emedi de emrante bebre nso ne maba wa bebre nso atikromo mu butebuta isinkofo na ibie na me de ada ba omi abewini no ye to abewi no wini a ese na ntwie kura ekokopɛ ne ekum no because ba omi an ye pɛ no or because onye obi a obetumi amache John Dramani Mahama da but the all ya what the tribal politics and the person sound warning to him say otumi nye tribal politics wo Ghana ha sorry I was system wama MPs for 16 na ewinie enu nti no system for eto ne badwo ma say asem ni bia me president da e wo MPP mu nti emfa ne mra but I say system say seat no mu wini ye nyina 16 MPs no mu wini ye nyina na nadu lutu ho ba o mi akoye campaign ho into party say who influence and to my man do wini MPs no na wotumi boa wo mo wini ye e dey impact na wotumi ye ma MPs no to be wini ye akufo ado ntumi anwini ye ko by election e wo kumewu omo do to Zongo e wo eyi nyina kumewu nyina omo tutiawo ye kwa ngo wa tin no of nyina Zongo fo ne tutiawo
very well
Muslim community fo nyina tutiawo
and Sema live on TVS was it and also on Power 97.9 FM the hottest and the biggest conversation in Ghana and wasugusua uti we and Sema maami on was antimante dia tudwa ya uhunu sen
Sema me no okodwom okotade
so okejetia
atode
wa pata wodwem
ana na dwopade nyina asɛn ni sika hye o mi abeka kire ne sie sika so etika yete so ne nei maame na no okokoyi niam na container ebia okoyi no 200 million ene the same container no oyi no 1 billion ata na dollar okuta 1 billion on Mugabe okuta 1 billion ne tumi to $40,000 ene ukuta 1 billion $100,000 $100,000 1 billion I just ubenya $100,000 into what the cat says and that 60,000 anamewa first no kuta 1 million and 1 billion no okwa so akwa niema na 40 into was a san obetumi nya about 400,000 anamewa sir 400,000 but ana $40,000 obetumi nya $40,000 sisi ame no ka say the same 1 billion no okwate san obenya $10,000 ni sika so ahye about $3,000 we go with the pattern the sika no to ahye about $3,000 I just want to akobo betia e ba be ka ho ansa na otumi asese sika no a de na ndc wo ho no wonya no otumi anya di sama me na wotidwom a sebe ne batidua se a okosku ana ne na tidua to okosku okodwom nso aye ntade ni sika nso na odidi dwa ne nso ahye we go be fit ma me we obeto abama no wo ka kwan asem
siba o me ade o mekwa ndc
Mugabe no wo ka kwan asem e kwan ye wokuma se nyina ase
I know
Mugabe no se contractor oye akratu ensa wom hwe ya no contractors ni nyina free so isa ka one car and the what we ye adwuma ti se kwan no the next 5 years ntumi nye ana mo dwurudwuri enchen no mo ye to mo ye bridge no mo ye sei ensuo to a ka ntumi ko and then footro and then show to ateche cars to me 4-5 hours. Nancy weekend they make Mugabe. You did so more than 3 to 4 hours. And then you to me just as stretch. Now, about me, I want you to car. Oh, to 1 billion. I mean, Nipabako.
Can I show money?
800 million. 800 million. What's 800 US dollars? Huh? And now what's our delegates? 1 billion. What's our car pickups? Nipa 900. Yeah, car. Then go for this year, boy. Go see a doyen. They didn't have a car. Go see a doyen. And they didn't have a car. Say no more 500 million. And 1 billion. Almost say no correct. And then they can did the evidence about. Say a no correct. So much 1 billion. And Mugabe, what's 1 billion? I mean, nipa 900 and something. What could the IMF Fusika? Now what they are big guha. IMF Fusika buy Mugabe $600 million. No, a yadi de Ghana. And to see a diamanata. Mugabe, first tranche now. A IMF for the Brian. 600 million. Yadi Ghana. Sasa. And nobody campaign.
Any contaminated fuel no. PDS or
that's right.
We know American
come can edit 1 year. It is said no more chama delegates. Yes, me no kata yes say ni panel kotoba no ba me plan to be mu bia 5,000.
50 million.
50 million.
What's else can?
Hey, now what to me 1 billion per delegate 900. Mugabe say we cry this. Quantify says Kana would try any cars our toy. Uni Hano and go for video buy another me car from port. That can no baby pickups, no baby fine. You bedroom ya no more almost printing home for from teacher ma go to teacher ma for. Can't bedroom ya no printing no me about me. I tell me or branding from Abutin or the buy.
Kennedy say Omoyo Majensu mo be we ma showdown beba on tiase on Wanyala. And was said, and yeah, there's also responded to Samaria da. Or responded to Samaria and Awari Begu.
About contest, no baby in the piano, and I do it my face on the man. In mini interest, one walk up and wine. About me, I easy. Because on set, the campaign are okay when you message. On to me, grant interview, ma will be out. Internet platform back, because my own day knew some say about me. Almost 2 you know, we need to that. You be cool and free. You be jubilate. You be because about me, one weak link, a link MPP. I'll be to me. Awful. Yes, awful. I'm going to bong. Not doing more air. But one of you be to me, I a day. No, and then I meet your video, but say, or no, or more contest in your honor. Why a president? Or no, now why a president? Ah, you try na testing no. Or no, now what na kunyana to be that. And I make catch and say, whoa, what's so ya testing? Baby, a quarter of an ballot paper, ballot box, bang. And in my bonny, I cross Ghana hanging out. Say, wouldn't movie. Now, Uniano voter region. But me Timodio, Mugabe, not ensure for more. Afa omo niema okoya atma komo 1.2 meanwhile so ko yire bag na kuta no ebru 2 billion ko to esew ene mpabo esew ba omia ebru 2 billion na what to me after the whole voter rate kakrakai with 1.2 billion and ada komo abra individuals are load niema tax
Ibrahim Oyeho
niema si wotirim afa contaminated dey na kogu egu track mo boy spy goods no de koma home. Interior no voter region e dey bone no maye entin ka den ka load that tax ni bi na mfa ba komo mo odo yede de ntoma ne the bag and ken the japort in the bag and then the wig and then mpabo and na eyi ehye no eburu 1.2 billion na ahwe wo monim kro be we
kasafa ne ho na wari ebegu
na we so per president yedi ene me hu eyi bebre yete me hu se kofo bi ka se di ntia abrante kwabna bodu ye yeso okohunu niema bi na wo ka ye nyapa from ne ma me de no ene me hu eyi bi nkofo trotro right type bi se yete okohunu niema bi wo ba eyi papa na yere ho ene no nti ade achi ye no owu okoka kire the confident let them confident na to koka so no to koliki yo to koye den yo so peta sam ne bepie
showdown
e hu social media bo say no credit a eboboba me cho say bepie
say bodu ma me akasa
yes ma me ne kasa e no ametie omo bo me hu say video no so e wo ho
me na mbo ka ne wo
yes so they are powerful
akasa
de wo kan
wose ba wo mia ne emu no omo ba ho no mo se omo excuse mo kaka no mo pese omo ni emu ni di no 20 good minutes na ba wo mia ne yere mo to opunum e ma ko mo ne bodu nko a mu no e wo se ade wontie
1 minute matie na ye me nwanwa
wose emu no ma me no so omo free one omo lock it da mo lock
ade no mo no mo ne ho nsu ana
bi ntimi ho
ana sa no mo de bibi nso hyehyɛ no ho
ana o fe ne ba bi dia no so ne ba bi mo obi anim
ene ne de right up wa me hu no social media no
e say ya boy be
ya bobra
na kremoni a ono pre ya Kristo
ntina kense so kasa
na wari
legu unim di kan so nim de asa kan atoto odi kan atoto se ba bia ayi Ahmed Suleneta kwabna bodu na wuo no ba omi anso nim ho bi ba kan ne din kan kan
so na chairman of the police council
yes also nim ho bo na police council
mo famra
yes also nim what on tuminti obia yentumi fa obia antom na Canadian so yes security and wonu so no so defense
committee chairman
so committee chairman nto ano so waso wona so dafo na ye meet zonda me patre no ono so waso wani
community chire mu
yes enti we akusu we say we na ye we nso na ye enti ne anti obia no enti sa special IGP enti won tete sa ansem we no on frɛ obia
Simbi bia simbi
CID boss on TV no on free obia
ebia onye interested ebia
somebody boba
high TV as was it
me papa me bibia John Daman Mahama je dware no ne ho ayakonno owotemma ewiase se wo hwefom na aso ya Mugabe wa pra woto wo nante anu anante ye se John Mahama hwe ewiase obi eto ne nsafre no ewiase obi ebo ne din efise owotemma owodo odwene Ghana ho nti ana osisi school
locally known
but it's school for nkwala no mu tin wiase
internationally accepted
odwene tinem fo ho ana okoye international airport with them plane to me free ho e come Mecca straight yes train aba betan kran ne bi pra ne bi delay mu no mo ye papa we and ye kana sem no odwene Ghana fo ho nti no fi say da bi ebeduru me bi a Nigeria fo mo me gas yo eni aye me a gas factory abo ye nya gas no could be a trouble gas
na ponchi bi enya adwuma
ye ne kofu hunu bi ye adwuma wo atikire dodo think aminti bro factory aminti a sugar factory si kire kakra na ye ba be produce no eya ye bedua no nso na hwede no kwan wo Ghana ande bia mrofo no na de ba no ma ba ba ye kwan no ma tse ska ni na de ko etiempe Ghana fo businessman wo mutu betumi aye kwan ni bi ne mo to asphalt plant about 20 companies the asphalt ye no Ghana nyina most of them ni na Ghana for companies ejo ma na ye Kofi Job no nyina o asphalt plant ko ma se etese o mu kofa bro ni bia na eba onu nyansa na adwunu mu donti no what there be Ghana ye factories ni bi wo ho na say ye pharmaceutical industries ni bi wo ho a omo betuma ye nuro but sika wo mo de ye no e wo fom to me sure mo kutupa no mo mie factory no mo nya nuro
o sha political callous
and wo titsa company makoma be 10 no mo mutika dan me ko to bi nko me duru ho na me twam na me mutan ko fo be bra pie mo ba na me buta obi say ada we ni school for nkwala ni be no mo ti da bi on the workers the factory no second phase or second batch for o mo ko wia eno no first batch na pon the second batch ni obi mi see mi trate
NS Chemist
the papa Nyankopon enchira John Daman Mahama the say ni pa we wo so ba be ba compete no ba o mi aye twen no Kennedy Japan na be ba aye twen no obi bi obebe bia Mugabe ye twen no na John Mahama de enyam ye hira no no aye dey
Madam Enua Kwakuba Yansi live on TV as was at also on Power 97.9 FM. Me can for a Safari Valley Eco Resort the amount medical do mo dance here for ni extra ona eja also kwaji weni e ho a wedding honeymoons birthday celebration for ni eche ho about wildlife experience e moa ho your antelopes sanso and your koku ya ene mwa bebre sebo wodi wani kire wa wani beji ye pa for more 0596914394 obetumi so visit our website www.safarivalleyresort.com obetumi so check out Safari Valley on all social media platforms sanso na sra kese enkoma amuzu eba clinic be ma wa ye mre e wompem eba week erection amuzu ebe boawo early ejaculation muzo beboa, severe waist pains beboa, prostate problems beboa, low sperm count beboa, so sisina etete was say go no say syphilis amuzo beboa, stomach osana ewono kuhu amuzo no moa kuko na etete wono obi a wano monsa dane komisani alcoholism ni nyina no amuzo wadru a ode mawa etuo ebetwa sanso na stroke na etete wa for no 26 0241 959326 ofra amuzo a obeje so Spanish garlic mesa and capsules yana free ubia odana jwa wojo nso mprebebebe ansa na ade ache ubia wo mu ayidu habitation etete wa na asasabro na etete ubia kasa na nkafi wanum eba wunya Spanish noni bia ebebo ye papa menstrual problems ko pebinum gas Spanish noni bia ebebo ye papa Spanish what the ginkgo capsules aba ebo increase blood flow to the brain improve free na mofra ye bejimo so Power Specialist about Hospital for NHA, Omodie, a basse, a ja, ye bought modern bopa dia, dear say, Omo 2022, Ghana Federation of Traditional Medicine Practitioners Association Award, Omo Etumi Edia Bonica Sepa, say hepatitis A, na Yakasi Kwaku 9, and I say, Diumina, Amboa may be bia conkain. A dear friend say, Compodi, Omutu Asiakura. She will much like one Kumase, Fiase, Lake, a year road, but some change, Omni just buffering station. Ena edi enhwene mu nkra omo kwabenya pokuase omo ewo ACP kwantempono so ho ena obehu omo takrade omo wo Anaji Estate adjacent Anaji MA primary school no frena ne power specialist for twetwenkomo on 0244 544 422 and 0200 383831 ofra power specialist yebejo so Dr. Amuzu echawo ene ewie yes international school also etayen echi sanso ana S natural mineral water nso so papa krojen ba ko aga na fo nyina ajatum unya binum a ebebo yebe move to our next topic nemom no aminches kakakra star 274# na wasende ma me waselete power FM number 1 yebekwa ani akwakofa eyemesa ka commercials na afi yaba na afi yaba be yodo na aka no ne de yaka nyina so ato amoso high TVS was it and a power 97.9 FM mensa kan wo yeba sisia
Masaka! Easy on your power for Masaka promotion. There isn't a big or you're big. Separate enter power for Masaka promotion. More day I never dial star 274#. Star 274#. Area net choose power effort. Now select a number of drawer and put this on women in a big. Hey, you're big. Every give you so your 50,000 Ghana citizen a chair. Hey, 50,000 Ghana. Masaka. Easy on your power for Masaka promotion. There isn't a big or you're big. Separate enter power for Masaka promotion. More day I never dial star 274#. Star 274#. Area net choose power effort. Now select a number of drawer and put this on Hushim. Draw Krubia 5 Ghana citizens pet. The more as a rush draw them when they stand the chance able to marry in a big. Hey, you're big. Every give you so your 50,000 Ghana citizen a chair. Hey, 50,000 Ghana citizens. Knock off you. Good deal last shot. 274#. Masaka. Power for Masaka promotion is licensed and regulated by NLA on Caritas Lottery Platform. Kaida drawing shada home.
Sama kwa baade ba TV SYZ unimunya for Samuel Sapon National Vice Chairman of the NDC in Chakese Nkuma large scenario munyina mo hwe dwumedi sanso na Mr. Frank Osei elders ya omo Ashanti region mo boy dwuma papa chairman na kwasini ni team ye boma baso ye maame ye ma Joanna CPC woni oba ye Audrey Chakese Nkuma mo ye maame Antia Diza wabɔ me so bo ache wa wo baba akopɛ ope me bakumase a me baba be di me TZ nti wonde oni meku woni manku me de meba nchia kese nkoma munyina na ma Ophelia na Mrs. Norma woni oba Marvin munyina ne executives amu Ashanti region alaji Sani senior ne mo amaka nyina no mo boy juma papa ye bɔ mabaso Greater Craft no so mo enkoso Inu aba Bridget tuni abusuan fo ni nyina so mo media recreational muso mo hwe life ene one abusuan nyina achia
kese enkoma mo TVS wazet and wasugusu a wo hwe na wutie wo power 97.9 FM star 274 has na wasend ama me na wasalete power FM se be chiska ni bia ka ho na eja watumi enye bi ede ato botom na eja ene eye ya wode echina eye Friday na chese weekend no asha asia anesa na watumi enye bi ede edi eye wujuma star 274 hash na wasend ama me wasalete power FM number 1 obo eye 2 ebete 10 Ghana obo 1 ebete 5 Ghana the moment capacity formula na me ko usuru a windi ana ade no so utwa obedi mo na utwa no so no ana wo stand a chance of winning intine so obetimi a winning wa win bigger e wo se uti capacity formula the meka no na wo de aye adwuma e de ma me se de be ya power to the people so betimi nya 1000 Ghana no e de ahye obotum ti sabri wo se oye krado twagum the next 2 minutes me baba be ye do no na wo so watumi edi 1000 Ghana e de ahye obotum me be ye do ni bibiri aka ho ti twagum na me ba me de eye 1000 Ghana no abetum ede amount na me kominua eye kwakubo ahen so na afi no yenhwe eye dwumadi a eye nua eye Ibrahim Mahama wode ato na koma so eye edema union eye votarians o ma atorenchem eto wo mo eye akoso mo down spellage otumi ede ne machines ko waya do ibebere ne dia mo asa de ono an machines agogo a wo dredge eye be the affected eye communities nyina no Ibrahim Mahama engineers and planners
amemmo yenua Ibrahim abaso nyina ye ipaya dia osayi gabi bi na dwuma cement data cement emrante afa wo mo Ghana ha nya de ketwa nya sese onya asa akukudro otumi bi ese adwuma no ma emrante ne mabawa enya bia ye mo so nsa kwa wo ma no Mugabe semnisi ya no yenyina ya monitor na wo hwe tracks kra yenua Ibrahim ne niema odin ka de ko office so fa me hu obi bia aban kra wako a wotumi de sa niema akosa we kire se ampa odogana inua no a ewo agunamem omo papa Mugabe nyini penyina ene be yesa de we so what is our machines e dey free crime to fuel what to fuel legum wo dey si low bed drivers car na what driver top petrol e dey gum na wo ti there be menua ayape menua no ho akere wo
machines o rent ba ko
e dey ye 8000 tua e yineka what am time your consultant e dey 8000
machines no
yes
ba ko bia
80 million and sana wo betua the low bed na just 6000 but say baby won kwa wa low bed yakọ we was 100,000 ba ku bia
Ibrahim
and sana wo wi a driver na wote so no e dey bia wo betua no more than 1000 adia Ibrahim wakaso ye president and ketenke to abama na 100% also nyansa say so ye bi ba umi akura hu nyansa say so ye bi mame no mi fa bi nkonko yi menu anom emfiri wo haw ne amane hu no mutunya ba bi Gabi na me tikire mu damfo na me nkire wusuban wa kire me se ni nua John Dramani Mahama excellency a wotema wakoma pa no sa akoma pa ne tema no wo bi na eye me de se ye nua no mo water region e wa sofofo bebre wo mem ha e bi asisi universities e bi asisi ayi school dan akese ayi asola akese enso me hear dan hunu se asofo bebre etu o mot iti na asore bebre be a ewo Ghana affected no so no yen konkobo awo mu enti minu Ibrahim so ye edru ba bi atena saa we bi ana ye hwehwe Mugabe enti asofo bebre no pastor Utaben na sore o the tracks eko me da sore ye yet Duncan William o the tracks o the ticket eko me da sore yet Pentecost omutu di tika bebre ko omu de niam eko me da soli yes sa omu ne yi omu ate to mu beti cathedral
omu mukura di mi
enti sa niam we na Yakopon hweto kire nipa sa de we na etsem ko do tika ye
so de dan cathedral si
Yakopon ti akomam Yakopon woti akomam sa de we na sa sopofo aketefo no omu to mu tika cathedral so no ka omu kura be hu se da bi yen kongo omu kura betima ko sikuru omu kom tika bo Mugabe omu betima tikura ma yenu anu water region fo amoma akwa akwetrem because bebree adwapade omo wo ni sika omo pia kogo abrochire ene adwapade omo wo Ghana hom do mu ni atototo no bebree enso ya nwene saa de wie ho ya dwene ho se ye bekwa sore Sunday ni abose Nyakopo se ye ma na wo ma wo nsa bekọ wa no Nyakopo wo ma obehira wo na wo de ye de ama wo na de atolan cruises akese na wo tim ni enuan makwa wo hiehiem na wo ntumi mu awo mesre Ghana fo se di Ibrahim Mahama aye no enuan mo bebree so wo ha wo capacity omo nso betumi.
I like the word capacity.
Omo moa na omo nso nkoboa enuan na yenyi enuan mo firi ha ne ama ne hunu na na ado de wase etunefo no wontie na yenuan a ye senke betuma yi omo kra ba affordable house ya adwoma ma si ye sagremi nso so ompene.
Very well. Yeah, Enra, you see press conference efa new CI omo on a new constituency exhibition exercise. Into it.
Gabi, this is what trading every on, Papa. To be exhibition. Exhibition is all about you know. Do my yana that you could through in 2020 no. Anyway, you know. Ya ka ho bi obi ankonko he I nim some the figure dodo a edin a omo tro na so munya ni to bia ya duro be say do family
me kakra bi na ya kakra
at least
ya kofo na twe
ya kofo ya nti Mugabe yesre se dwumadi omo bedi enso no omo bedi no enokurediem na obi a ne din wo mu ese ne din komu no Mugabe to capture the day.
Ebi ehun se wo se wo ma akosumo dam spillage ni ade o mu ni voters ade card kura o mu betimi ato aba ni bi ehun ehun
okay okto o mu din wo o mu abato yi ana ebia ehun pepre ho nti no ebia ye ma o mu sa akonya no because Mugabe kwa se watwere wudin ko ana capture wudin wo register no mu nko ade a ukona abo wudin a eyiba picture beba no de me pa kire no ba se yetumi ye we a ese de machine si kɔ Mugabe no bia ne machine ensuo di ko bia no yesa ya machine foforo mo nyete betro mo di foforo yenye card no foforo ma on because be bring nya o card de aye ne ma obi okwa ne Ghana card ko obi okwa ne Ghana card ko ne voter ID card ko ye betumi ne machine si akọ na odu ntati so ne ehu so awe na ya foforo ma 1 week exercise ni betumi akọ no akọ yom card
ene mo de ayira obi ana
ne de ayira obi kura o bia na ne de ese ne person mo nti o de ko but yen ko ye sa exercise
yes you beto about with that voters ID even you
and a number no so about 40,000 omo betumi de niema bebre aye and sa eyi omo ye kura no obehunu some sedentary areas bi ho a omo tumi de names ni bi kura be sa chichem ebi mfiri ho ne aye transfer afra because ade edin de kwatran district
omo peboni edi dada
omo peboni edi obeyi udin no kura de akoba bi kura obe chine na wo hunu
enua Dr. Manebo Amane ni general say don't get am
Dr. Manebo Ama eyobia on politics ntimi sure say na nibe wo ho kai say na me regional youth organizer no o ma me o taxe me ma me ye door to door almost all the communities of Ashanti region me the team for about 200 team every week bia teacher near the about 10 cars na eko ye ko fifi ne ye ko for adwuma mu ne ye ko carpentry shop ne ye ko be anya de 2016 2012 etumi ma ye nya vote more Ashanti region ye vote nya e bin sida ye sure say that new ideas we no be youth organizer for waba no ne ni team for no mo tumi mu because e po Ashanti region esi etumi increase vote ne vote no konanim ne suppress mo de ne kakra na ye tumi e de move ndi Mugabe me ye sure say ene me koyi na wo hwedi twetro no so ye twro ye na Ashanti region ene Ghana ya mu ye ho abomfia Mugabe twro ni pa na wo hwe some of the parliamentary candidates ni be Ashanti region me ko Ashanti region almost all the polling states almost all the centers me the regional chairman na nakwati Mugabe ni a party for nani abre ye party for Mugabe no mani abre omutumi kofa ni paba 3 days na enuru wo mo so no ma pe bebia mo mada no ma ta pe bia ni amo modi na mo bia no mta ko na kwati ni
hotel nyina to
hotel gu ho was I dan crowd vantage some solitary areas bia was I I mean no call baby ogina na nem no 10,000 ama mo ye kwa kwatwen kofa
he's doing a good job was a couple of
ogina na nem no 10,000 cars o mo de kwa
adwuma wo ye dada 2020 kokumasi
Mugabe ye board executives ni nyina
mabaso mayade
na me party for free here conk ne ho ani hotel no moda
onye ni pani yimu
ebi kra president convoy kra to da kra ne team no ebi koda ho
yade
ye bompa ye say echa krum but it's one of the best hotel fine I say also fine or conference room kakraka the best party for no mu kwa na mafa ho na makoda ho na ono nso enya bibi kakra na ode aye renovation one part one wasisi ho me ho efe
Rasi Kokubo here live on TVS was at also on Power 97.9 FM, the hottest and the biggest conversation in Ghana inside politics and our Sungusua Utie ene enyumre na ensam no de e wo ho baby ayedu no capacity ma menche misika na afi me sorry star 274 has no wasend dia mame na afi waselete po FM number 1 obo 1 na 25 Ghana 2 na 10 Ghana na bibia to me akonkan e the amount power to the people star 274 has na wasende amame waselete po FM number 1 na afi wabo atum obo 2 a ebete 10 e na obo 3 so a ebeto eye 15 Ghana cedis utwa oyeden a obeyeden ubedi intitwa utwa ubedi utwa mese obeyeden ubedi na bibia so atimi akonkan e de amount star 274 hash na wasende waselete po FM number 1 me ba be me last draw na che se eja draw no dia me ba betum no e se wo ye winner twasisia ne yenko twasisia sanye binka ho twabi ka ho star 27 kon capacity mame kon se ya capacity formula 0244 220 0244 220 the last 3 days enya de amebo what the 1000 Ghana ababegu for no so sese a wo so to wo ye den wo so wo chance obesan awini me last a year draw me ba be sa 274 has no send ya select po from number 1 na wabo atum na eja skano ma send ya amount 1000 Ghana ababegu for no so no libilibi no labalaba sika de enwa na jinipa nkwa obi aka chiro se sika ho hia oboa laza kudi ligiri cash eye adwuma yie papa uni sika wo abusuamo kura wo kasa yemfa wasemo enye hwe ebe se sika ne bema kasa ne sika kasa wo hia nye din ti unua se uni sika wona obanam akwara ne hu na kone de kura no wa mena yine ni ato nchen na bibia timi akoso nti sabre de star 274 hash wa send ya mame wa select po FM number 1 near bottom capacity last hour wadi his can go TV ni so nyina yese mencha emma sani go TV ni so nyina yese mencha emma capacity star 274 hash wa send e de mame kwaku de na odi jai kwan
ya ofa ba ko ni no ofa se kwabra ebu akwa na nkawe no eche ma ho toko ahunjem oye adwuma na admu no director 31 years you aba pension awo ye de ko tsirim ayi voter region when mobile no o nkawe o ye transfer de no ko voter region akwedi ho be 4-5 years na nyame adawo ma aba pension do fa se kwabra ye ma otirim kwa nyame mpa ye se nyame ka ho
all right
Mugabe so ye se me chen dit ni bia nkran maka chiro se omo me yanyi ya home ko na wo yanimu no eye ko a eden enyine ye ho ne anya dwumaten ye wini ayetumi agye ani yie o mama baba be president but ye nyina ye nka mom ne anya adwuma ne yire ye ho ne ye adwuma de ko radio so ko organizer for mo ko e organization ko chairman for so mo do mo resources so ne mo no makakran so de boa de boa yes na ye tia we na so we ya sei no e be jai ne nyina ye be baako because nipa baako for to men this ma power e ye nyina ya hoden ne nka mom na yetumi ne nkunim ye di nkunim a ye nyina e besere do bia anso ahwe bia anso ne nsabeka
madam enu akwakubo ahin ase ha ne de ubesi oba de ne dum ye ne etem
kama chief baby awo bia da me chiao nyame nka ho na nyame nso nchirichirawo
ase ye de ubesi anonsi akase ebo na eto aso beposo humanity mu no omode ebe na wanopa ado me da ase ye de besi a nyame ya adom ne etem kwama ochina besa de sha mamu nyina moniti